have been great goals and great moments in the past few years at Old Trafford. Make no mistake about that. And not only in the First Division, they've come in European competition as well. And they've come from all angles and from unexpected quarters too. So already in the 90s, United fans have been given plenty to celebrate from the stars of Old Trafford. Right, sit back now and enjoy two fabulous Manchester United performances that defied the form book, shattered the record book and revived vivid memories of a glittering United past. 3-1 against Liverpool in the third round of the Rumbelows Cup, Liverpool's first defeat of the season. An astounding 6-2 thrashing of Arsenal at Highbury, Arsenal's heaviest home defeat for 69 years. United on the rampage. All the goals, all the thrills to go with it. Mark Hughes against Liverpool.
There goes Hughes. Long range shot, it's another one! 2 in a minute for Manchester United, Mark Hughes.
The hero of Highbury, Lee Sharp, one gem from his sparkling hat-trick.
But it's still with Manchester United and Lee Sharp onto the right foot. It's another one! 3-0! A fantastic goal by Lee Sharp.
First then, Old Trafford. Liverpool, unbeaten since the previous April. 2 defeats only in the last 40 games. But coming up now, the night when that proud record took a nasty tumble.
Peter Beardsley, a hat-trick man for Liverpool when the sides met last month. His first hat-trick for the club, incidentally, is in, of course. But John Barnes is out with a hamstring injury that presumably makes him very doubtful for the mighty clash with Spurs on Sunday. Barnes' place in the Liverpool side goes to Jan Molby. In a midfield that is still lacking Ronnie Whelan, he's recovering from a groin injury, but is strengthened because Steve McMahon has shaken off a knock on the knee. Manchester United welcome back Mike Phelan to their midfield. He's missed the last 2 games because of flu. Clayton Blackmore keeps his place in the United side, thirsting for revenge for that 4-0 defeat at Anfield last month. And Liverpool without Barnes and Whelan, well, United fans will feel that this side can really have a better chance now to get that revenge. Our referee tonight is Joe Worrell of Warrington. And so this match of giant proportions gets underway, with Liverpool in their change strip of all grey. It's about the only thing about their game that is grey, against Manchester United in their red shorts and white shorts. Hit long towards Hughes. He goes tumbling to the deck, touching his left ankle. There was a jump with Gary Gillespie, and he fell awkwardly. Liverpool manager Kenny Dalglish, for once the team didn't choose itself without Barnes and Whelan. Beardsley to Nicol. Tricks Lee Sharp. A little touch by Rush. Beardsley hustling after it, and it falls loose for Ince. As United comes storming forward again with Lee Sharp. And now Liverpool have got everybody back. But Sharp still gets it in there. Grobbelaar losing out. McClare there. Will it go under the crossbar? My goodness, that was touch and go for Liverpool there. For the moment that Grobbelaar came and didn't quite get it, and McClare maybe a little surprised Didn't make a good touch, really. But there was a real problem for Liverpool. Sharp did well here, floated it in. Grobbelaar lost it there. McClare couldn't keep it down. Now, would it go in or would it go over? Well, in the end, it went over. There's the corner, taken by Irwin. Another one now for Blackmore. Will he drive one in? And Grobbelaar got in the way of that one. 4 goals this season, Clayton Blackmore, and mostly from that sort of effort. And Grobbelaar had to be really agile to keep that one away. So another corner for Manchester United. Lee Sharp with an in-swinger this time, curling it in under that crossbar, flicked in, and Pallister got a touch. Bruce was there too. And somehow Liverpool kept it out. Blackmore playing it in again. Pallister's shot this time is way in amongst the Liverpool fans behind the goal there. But a good spell for United, who've got a real touch of confidence about their play early on. And this was very close indeed as Grobbelaar readjusted slightly. And then that header from Pallister. Beardsley. Hughes playing a good ball in to McClare. A really business-like start for Manchester United. But still 0-0 here at Old Trafford. Irwin playing it in. Hughes, short to Fiedler. Webb playing it wide to Sharp. He got his header too. Okay. Surrounded there by Staunton. Pallister. Hughes. Header. On. Taken again for Staunton. Burrows. And now for Mulby. Just over. Liverpool's best attack so far, with something like 33 minutes gone. Onto Mulby's right foot, just clearing the United crossbar. Strikes a super ball, Jan Mulby. Hits again. Short to Fiedler. Here's McClare. Chip in by him, Hussein behind this one, and Mulby just, rather it's Staunton just getting that one out into touch. And Irwin with the throw again for Manchester United. Webb. Leclerc. Staunton away, up to Rush. Tussling there with Ince. An advantage of playing, the game played by referee Joe Worrell. Quite right. Seeking to get Nicol away on that far side, but look how well Sharp had come back to do a marking job and to get it successfully back to Les Sealy. Gillespie's header. Staunton. Irwin. Very assured in this right back position. Now let's see what sort of cross he can find. It's a good, tantalising cross. And they claim a handball there. And a penalty for Manchester United. I think it must be Nicol's handball. They all went for it. And Joe Worrell had no hesitation whatsoever. as Owen planted this long cross in. And there was the header by Steve Nicol and Steve Bruce. 3 goals this season, 2 of them from the penalty spot. And now with a great chance of making a big psychological blow in this game. Bruce against Grobbelaar. It's 1-0 Manchester United. His 3rd successful penalty of the season, and who knows, maybe the most important of them all. His nerve held superbly, and Grobbelaar was left groping. And United go a goal ahead from the other angle. The result is just the same. Away goes Hughes. Long range shot, it's another one! 2 in a minute for Manchester United, Mark Hughes. Wiping out memories of that 4-0 defeat at Anfield. A long-range shot that dipped and swerved. Grobbelaar 6 yards off his line. Hurled a fist at it but made no contact at all. And United suddenly are 2 goals to the good. Nicol plays it in towards Rush. Bruce is there, ducking in with a header. Beardsley trying to turn it back, and Liverpool eventually get a corner. And a dejected figure standing there, the Liverpool manager, Kenny Dalglish. Liverpool now on the ball. Played short to Beardsley. For Staunton, flowed in there, and a good fist away by Seeley under a lot of pressure from Gary Gillespie. Now they're sharp and a free kick. The place is absolutely buzzing now. Those 2 goals in the space of a minute. Penalty by Bruce, the long-range shot by Hughes. Taken the roof off Old Trafford now. And Liverpool may now be facing their first defeat of the season. Hughes twisting and turning, gets a good cross in, Sharps on the far side, up he goes. Leclerc with a handball. A free kick to Liverpool. Playing time added on for stoppages at the end of a sensational first half for those 2 Manchester United goals, leaving Liverpool rocking. classy first half for Manchester United. And here comes McClare. And a good ball for Webb. Played in quickly now towards Hughes. Good United move. Which really typifies their play throughout the first 45 minutes. They've played well enough to be into the lead. It's Bruce with a header. Ince. Both linesmen. Nearly a minute and a half of time added on. There goes the half-time whistle. Liverpool's last defeat on April the 8th against Crystal Palace in the Cup semi-final, and in the league last March against Spurs at White Hart Lane, where they go on Sunday. But Liverpool facing another defeat here, their first of the season, after those 2 goals by Manchester United. Half-time then at Old Trafford. Manchester United 2, Liverpool 0. Manchester United get the second half underway. Danny Wallace is their substitute on for Mark Hughes. Bruce backpedaling. Alistair gets it forward. Sharp. Mark Hughes, scorer in the first half, who celebrates his 27th birthday tomorrow. Took a knock early on in the first half. Danny Wallace is now on in his place. Certainly it was a very disappointing first half by Liverpool. I can only imagine that Kenny Dalglish's half-time talk must have rated an X certificate. Maybe Alex Ferguson would be delighted, the Manchester United manager, with the way his side really showed a lot of flair and commitment and confidence in their first half. Webb. It's with Gillespie, and now with Hussein. The goal! It could have been a problem as well. Sloppy thinking there by Steve Nicol. And Wallace, who is so quick, very nearly got there before Grobbelaar. Beardsley. Record show that Liverpool have never failed to score in a game this season. That's a record they certainly need to keep going here tonight. There's McMahon hitting one on the turn. It might come for Rush. Down goes Seeley. Of course, a statistic that we keep trotting out, that Ian Rush here in 21 games now against Manchester United has never yet scored against the men in red. I thought he was going to get close to it there. The hurdle's not too difficult for either side in the previous rounds. Liverpool beat Crewe Alexandra 9-2 on aggregate. United beat Halifax 5-2 on aggregate. Both went out quite early last season when the draw was very unkind to them. Manchester United lost here to Tottenham, and Liverpool went out at Arsenal. Well, tonight it's Manchester United leading by 2-0 as Dennis Irwin now lines up this free kick, floated towards Pallister, straight to the arms of Grobbelaar. Just chesting it on from Albee, and suddenly Houghton's through there, and Beardsley's in there, and Seeley was down. Another good lightning break by Liverpool. There haven't been many of them tonight, but that was terrific running here by Beardsley, but not quite the powerful finish that was required to beat Seeley. Now Donaghy warming up for Manchester United. Alistair climbing over Rush, a free kick to Liverpool. McMahon, short to Howe. Beardsley, a little touch for Nicol. Albee, curling a beauty in there. And over the top from Rush. It'll never go in for him, it seems, against Manchester United. That was a marvellous ball in by Molby. And you would have thought it was meat and drink for Ian Rush. But then that happened. Now Wallace. Well, times they're no quicker than him. Let's see what he can make of this. Oh, that's real troubles there for David Burrows. That was a professional foul, and it could easily be a red card. That was a real reckless challenge as little Dally Wallace went roaring away, and 22-year-old David Burrows could be in serious trouble here. Don't send him off, I think, is what Steve Bruce was saying, but it's nothing to do with him. Now, what will happen? Yellow card or red card? It's a yellow card. I think he's fortunate. Wallace was striding away. I felt that that was just the sort of thing that we would said that FIFA and everybody else was anxious to eliminate from the game. And you can hear what the Manchester United fans, mind you, they may be biased, you can hear what they think about it. He's a good-hearted young pro, but I think he's been very lucky there. It's a free kick for Manchester United. And Owen calling out a great save from Grobbelaar. Looking either for Webb or Blackmore to hit that one, and suddenly Irwin was in there and Grobbelaar was at full stretch to save it. It's Burrows who's going off. Boos ringing in his ears after that assault on Danny Wallace. And Ronnie Rosenthal who comes on for Liverpool. Beardsley battling away. He's had little change tonight, particularly out of Dennis Irwin on that far side. Staunton playing it carefully into the path of McMahon. Gillespie's gone springing forward for Liverpool. They've left only Hussein back now. Houghton. It's Liverpool's throw. Beardsley. Good play by Webb. McClare's long ball to Wallace. As Liverpool have gone straining forward, so they might get caught out this end with a swift counter-attack. Wallace lining up. Something here. Ince. Now Sharp. Liverpool back in strength. By now, Ince hitting it wide towards Webb on the far side. Good play by Neil Webb. Can Wallace get underneath this one? But they get a corner off Nicol. United so close to a major prize now, this Liverpool scalp. Loath to push too many people forward, although Pallister's gone and Bruce now has gone forward, but they've still left four back. Determined, no doubt, now not to throw away all that they've gained. And they weren't far from getting goal number 3 there with a flying header from Gary Pallister. Got way above the Liverpool defence, including Gary Gillespie. Rosenthal chasing this one. be. Clare with a little chip. Yes, Grobbelaar got a touch on it. Goes for the corner. I think probably it would have cleared the crossbar in any case, but Grobbelaar just got a touch. Joe Worrell points to the corner flag. There's still a smile on his face, though heaven knows there's little for Liverpool to smile about tonight so far. Grobbelaar. Sharp! Even less for them to smile about now. That's 3-0. As Lee Sharp rattles in his first of the season and Manchester United's third of the night. From the corner, the header which Grobbelaar looked as though he was going to save, just pushed it out. Only as far as Sharp. Bang! Deflected maybe off Houghton, maybe off Grobbelaar, but Lee Sharp's goal, after Pallister's header, didn't get a lot of distance on that punch out, did Grobbelaar, and he was truly punished for it. 3-0. Money there. It deflected in, and Liverpool pulled one back. Shot by Ray Houghton. Took a really crazy deflection off Gary Pallister and into the back of the net for a Liverpool goal. Miserable night, as you can see, but Alex Ferguson and his team, a night of glory, leading 3-1 against Liverpool. And Blackmore, well, it could be 4. McClare gets in there and it's just wide. That was so close. Again, when the free kick proved to be too hot for Grobbelaar to handle, spooned it out there. McClare came in quickly, just stabbed it wide of the Liverpool goal. There goes the final whistle, and Liverpool's unbeaten run this season comes to an end. Lee Sharp made sure of that with that second half goal. Liverpool's last defeat, remember, back in April in the Cup semi-final against Crystal Palace. A final score at Old Trafford that is buzzing, as it hasn't buzzed for a long time. Manchester United 3, Liverpool 1.
It's an unbelievable draw, isn't it? Why not? I mean, if you're going to win it, you've got to beat the best teams in the competition. But you've threw that at me, Clive, and it'll be an interesting game, obviously.
Certainly going to have to do it the harder way this year.
Yeah, why not? I mean, it's if you're going to have to win it, as I said, you've got to go and beat the team. So away to Arsenal, let's see if we can.
Does that put a bit of a damper on the evening?
No, good God. I mean, you tell all the United punters here tonight that there's a dampener because we've driven Arsenal. They won't believe it, and certainly that we've got nothing to fear. If we keep playing like that, we don't have to fear anybody.
Yes, not the best reward for a wonderful Manchester United victory, away to Arsenal. But here we have another night when a fine record is smashed out of sight by Alex Ferguson's men. Arsenal came out in front of a full house, unbeaten this season after 17 games, one of them a victory at Old Trafford, and it was their best start for 43 years. Everything pointed to another Arsenal victory. However, somebody forgot to tell United about it.
There's no doubt the reputation of two great old clubs was scarred by those moments of madness at Old Trafford last month, the loutish behaviour of some of the players unworthy of the shirts they wore. Even so, and partly perhaps because of it, it's close to a full house at Highbury tonight, all ticket, on a night when the air will certainly crackle with competition, but when decent sporting behaviour must also be evident, as I think it will be. And so for once, we feature first the referee, the most senior official on the list in terms of age, 51-year-old John Martin of Alton in Hampshire. A steady, firm hand required from him tonight. The teams then, Arsenal field the side that won with a late burst at Queen's Park Rangers on Saturday. A defence with 7 clean sheets in the last 9, and an attack that is now firing well. Smith with 5, 3 in the last 2 games. Merson with 6, Limpar the Swede, top scorer with 8. Certainly pressure on Tony Adams in a week when he finds himself reported to the FA for a gesture he made to the QPR crowd after an Arsenal goal on Saturday. But I fancy he can handle that. Manchester United so disappointed with the defeat by Chelsea live on ITV on Sunday. After a run of 7 games unbeaten, they make a surprise change. Neil Webb is dropped to substitute for the first time. The number 7 shirt going to Lee Sharp. Sharp presumably down the left, and it could mean another switch to the right for Danny Wallace. So Neil Webb loses his place, sits on the bench with Mal Donaghy. 2 big clubs then looking for a place in the quarter-finals. And away we go. A night when football really must be the winner. Manchester United in the change triple blue, attacking the goal to our left. Up to Danny Wallace, on towards Hughes, and Seaman quickly there. Arsenal unbeaten this season in 17 games, the best start the Gunners have had in 43 years. It's a throw then to Manchester United. Clayton Blackmore with it to Paul Ince. Hit high again towards Hughes. Knocked down nicely there for Sharp. Wallace. A foul there by Davis. And John Martin very quickly on the scene there. Free kick then to Manchester United. Tremendous amount at stake for both these clubs, particularly for Manchester United. Their chances of a league championship slipping away. Blackmore's shot hits with great venom. Terrific shot, and Manchester United go into the lead inside 2 minutes. A brilliant start for the visitors. Just a little touch of a free kick to him, and he drove it so beautifully just inside David Seaman's post. United in the lead, and a really dramatic start then to the big night here at Highbury. Ince, Thomas quickly onto him, back to Pallister. Turning into a really cold night here in North London now. The temperature has plummeted over the last hour or so. Certainly a white-hot atmosphere out on the pitch. Up goes Bruce. Gone by Sharp towards Hughes. Sharp going on, an excellent advantage played there by the referee. Sharp with Wallace in there. Adams choosing his moment well, but still Sharp did well. And Seaman dived for that one, and needed to because Wallace was just behind him. Terrific work there by Lee Sharp. And now Perry Groves at the other end for Arsenal. Bruce trying to get in there. Groves going on. A terrific bit of goalkeeping that time by Seeley. Well, this is a cup tie that really is living up to its billing. Great burst at both ends. This was the break that put Perry Groves in. Bruce couldn't quite hold him, but Seeley did very well indeed. Davis with the corner for Arsenal, floated in again towards Bold. Pallister got above him. Dixon will return it now. No, plays it wide for Davis. And the referee spotting an infringement. The linesman also inside that Manchester United penalty area. There was a bit of shoving inside the box there. But Seeley certainly reacted superbly when Perry Groves was through. And it's a kick. Of course, the scenes in that match at Old Trafford a month ago obscured the fact that it was a match that Arsenal went there and won with a goal by Anders Limpar. Manchester United, for their part, getting ample revenge at the moment, leading here by a 1-0. Groves into the path of Thomas, picked out there by Blackmore. Forward to Lee Sharp, in now to Ince as United come forward again. A nice passing movement, the pace of Wallace, and Dixon conceding the corner. United's first of the game. Lee Sharp will take it. Pallister, 6'4" of him at the near post, then moves back to the edge of the penalty area. He'll be one of the targets. Hughes making a break towards the near post as well, and it's Bruce. Holds his head because he knows that that was a more than average chance. Because he'd worked up a good position there, Steve Bruce, and as you can see the look of disappointment on his face, he never really got it on a downward path, and there we are, off his head and up over into the North Bank. Again, Hughes jumping at an opponent. That's a free kick. And the referee just having a word with Hughes about that decision. He was jumping at the opponent and not at the ball. So difficult to defend against Mark Hughes. He's so alert and he hangs there in the air, and it makes it difficult for defenders to get above him. Jumps early. Leclerc, hustled by Winterburn. This is Phelan. Wallace in the middle, and he couldn't quite reach Hughes with that one as Arsenal bring it away now with Paul Davis. A lovely ball now for Dixon. Thomas has made a tremendous surging run through the middle, so has Groves. And Merson's in there too, and Arsenal just couldn't find the right person there to finish it off. But what a great move that was. From one end of the field, from one side of the field to the other, ending up here with Dixon's ball in. And it looked as though any one of 3 or 4 might have had a go at that. In the end, it went into the side netting. Arsenal's corner. Touch on by Smith, but over the top, goal kick. Steve Bold, not amongst the goal scorers for some time. In fact, his last goal was in the season before last. But always a threat at that near post with a flick on. Seeley with the kick. Limpar. Stopped by Ince. A combination of Ince and Hughes. Blackmore playing it forward. Wallace again, looking really lively. Danny Wallace. And then just pulled it wide. But Wallace is beginning to show the Southampton form that attracted Alec Ferguson in the first place. Bought him very expensively from the South Coast club. Took some time to settle in at Old Trafford, but it looks as though Danny Wallace is really beginning to motor for United. Winterburn. By Groves, the Winterburn. Smith again, caught just that little bit back on his heels. But the goals have started to come again for Alan Smith. 3 in the last 2 games. 2 against Southampton, 1 against Queen's Park Rangers. Here's Smith again. Cut out well by Pallister. Touch there. Leclerc from Hughes' touch, and now to Sharp onto the left foot. Good save by Seaman, and Leclerc puts it over. United had a real chance there. Wasn't quite the conviction that was required really about Lee Sharp's shot, and although it was a good save by Seaman, had the feeling that something might have been taken after that. It was a lovely move. McClare's ball through to Lee Sharp. Onto the left foot, not with really quite the power enough to worry Seaman that much. And in the end, McClare puts it over. Ince. McClare. Hughes has gone off on a run. Winterbird holding up McClare very well there. Wallace on the far side keeps it in play very well, and a good ball played in there for Irwin. Now for towards Lee Sharp, and it's Dixon who puts it over for the corner. Sharp will take the corner. Wallace, Hughes, McClare in the box already. Alistair and Bruce now arriving from the back. Lee Sharp then. Blackmore. Getting it to Sharp. Into Wallace. Oh, now for Hughes! Another one! Mark Hughes, number 2. And what a brilliant move that was by United. Played in by Sharp. Wallace, a lovely ball by him. Thank you very much, says Hughes, stretching out and planting it wide of the goalkeeper. Steve Bold, in the meantime, wanting a word with the linesman, but the referee coming and breaking that up fairly quickly as United's goal goes in, number 2 for them. Dixon knocking it forward. Limpar. Stopped by Pallister. Ince. Limpar. Limpar's throw. Tried to get Smith away. Bruce was there for Manchester United. Bold. Davis, Thomas, Perry Groves, Hughes. Offside this time. Dixon. Foul on Limpar, it wasn't. Referee allowed the game to go on. It's with Danny Wallace. That was a lovely ball by Wallace into the path of Mark Hughes, and here he is now tormenting Steve Bold. 3 men in fact came across to have a go at Wallace there, but it's still with Manchester United and Lee Sharp on the right foot. It's another one. 3-0. A fantastic goal by Lee Sharp. And the United bench are on their feet, and the United fans as well just can't believe it. That was a magnificent goal by Sharp. Looked up, saw the possibilities, deliberately curled it wide of David Seaman, and there's that neck billowing again with the 3rd Manchester United goal. A superb strike by Lee Sharp, a deliberate curler, and absolutely inch perfect. Bruce stopping Merson. It's a monumental task now for Arsenal. And the night began to go badly for them right at the start with that goal by Clayton Blackmore from the free kick. And then Mark Hughes from that lovely ball played in by Danny Wallace. And then a wonderful individual effort there by Lee Sharp to make the 3rd. It's a big, big job for Arsenal in the second half. United are coasting it at the moment. It's Arsenal 0, Manchester United 3. Well, stunning first-half performance then by Manchester United that will have people talking for quite a while and leaves Arsenal with an enormous job in the second. The last time Arsenal, in fact, conceded 3 goals in this competition last season when they went out to Oldham Athletic. No substitutions on either side. Oh, I imagine Kevin Campbell, an Arsenal striker, with a good goal touch, might well be needed before this night is out. Up goes Adams. And Merson gets it back to goalkeeper David Seaman. Bruce for the header. Misunderstanding there between Davis and Dixon. Adams gets back. Turned by Winterburn. Cut out by Phelan. Lovely ball played by McClare to Wallace. Hughes waiting in the middle. Wallace holding it up just a second for him, and that enabled Bold to get in at the expense of a corner. Dennis Irwin with the corner for Manchester United. Pallister up in the back, Bruce also in there. McClare, Hughes and Wallace. Wallace in fact got the header to it. Danny Wallace, stands only 5'4", was able to duck in on that header before any Arsenal player reacted. The goal kick. It will be a fly on the Arsenal dressing room wall. Adams. Merson. Oh, that'll be cut out by McClare. Versus Winterburn, it's an Arsenal throw. So McClare's had an excellent first half for Manchester United. Winterburn with the throw. An unintentional trip, it seemed, there by Pallister. A free kick given to Arsenal on Perry Groves. Haven't quite seen the magic of Anders Limpar yet tonight, but maybe that's waiting for us in the second half. There's his free kick, up goes Pallister. In goes Bold. And Thomas! Terrific save! Smith! And Arsenal get the encouragement of that early goal. Alan Smith. After Seeley had made a terrific save from Michael Thomas's shot. Limpar's free kick. Pallister not really getting any distance with that header. And it falls in the end for Michael Thomas. Good work by Seeley. And Smith then rounding up that loose ball and giving Arsenal that goal they so badly needed. Ince gets it away. The chase is on. It was offside. Possibly against Hughes. Wallace was right up there as well. Arsenal's free kick. United still leading by 3-1. Smith's header. Bruce gets it away. Look at the space for Wallace. And Hughes is in there. Arsenal could be facing problems here. Into Mark Hughes. Good work by Seaman. And he just gets there as Sharp came in. But a great break by United. A lovely ball played in by Danny Wallace. And Seaman got there just before Hughes. Pallister. Winterburn. Two United men going for that, both Phelan and Bruce, and Phelan rounding on Steve Bruce there, maybe for not giving him a shout. Thomas. Oh, good play there by Merson. Paul Merson, terrific shots. Almost took Seeley off his feet. But it was the skill that led to that opening that was so exceptional there by Paul Merson. And hit with such power. This is the moment there when he outwits Clayton Blackmore and then drives that one in there, which almost took Seeley off his feet. Winterburn. Stopped by Seeley. A good foraging run there by the fullback. He hasn't scored for a couple of seasons, Nigel Winterburn. Suddenly getting into a really good, strong position here. And then Seeley down well. And it is such an exciting night here. I've never seen it before, but on the two benches, there are, what, 2, 4, 6, 7 officials all standing up there. You normally get maybe just the manager, but look, none of them can bear to sit down. They've got to be on their feet, not missing a moment of it. Groves. And it's a real crackling atmosphere, which I hope you're enjoying at home. Dixon. Thomas lets it go through. Can Adams get there first? No. Now the break is on for Hughes. Arsenal might be caught now as Hughes goes on and is saved by Seaman. But that's the risk Arsenal presumably have got to take now. But United might well catch them on the counter-attack. Davis, bit of space here for him. But Ince is in there. Davis retains it. Limpar, the little ball now to Thomas. Driven again. Just over. So a moment after, Hughes is right through at the other end. This at the Manchester United end of it, as Thomas's shot goes over that crossbar. Seeley with the kick. Halfway through the second half. Dixon. Here's Smith. Oh, and he's got Groves away now. Limpar waiting in the middle, and it'll be a corner. Paul Davis in the corner. Deafening noise here at Highbury now as Arsenal come looking for that second goal. Adams puts it over the line. Smith. Well, whether Tony Adams' header across the line first is open to doubt. What is sure is that Alan Smith finished it off, and Arsenal are right back in the game. There's the header by Adams. No, it needed Smith's touch. Arsenal about to make a substitution. Kevin Campbell's coming on, and Anders Limpar's going off. So Campbell will be up front now with Alan Smith, and Steve Bruce is going off for Manchester United, and Mal Donaghy's coming on. Donaghy's also taken the captain's armband. Race in the quarter-finals of the Rumbelows League Cup at stake, remember. United leading by 3 goals to 2. Leclerc to Irwin. Oh, some space here now for Hughes. No foul. Hughes finding Irwin. The cross is a good one. And it's a splendid goal there by Lee Sharp again. A finely worked goal by Manchester United, and that might just kill off Arsenal's comeback. The cross in by Irwin was a beauty, superbly met by Lee Sharp, his second goal of the game, and each of them of the highest quality. There's Irwin's cross, a flying header by Lee Sharp. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 4. Davis. And there's Seeley again taking no chances. From the second tier of the stand here, the throw to Arsenal. Nigel Winterburn with it. There. Hughes to Wallace. There's a lovely chance now for Sharp on a hat-trick, and he's got it! 5 for United, 3 to Lee Sharp. And it's all over now, the big smile of that Man United player. Lee Sharp, the 19-year-old with a magic touch tonight. Danny Wallace, who's, I must say, he's had a hand in about 2 or 3 of the goals for Manchester United. And Sharp with a wicked finish there. It may have just come off Seaman and billowed again into the corner of there. A delightful touch by Wallace. A striking finish again by Lee Sharp. The 5th for Manchester United, leading by 5 goals to 2. Thomas. Blackmore. Playing it off towards Wallace. Roll gets back. He was saying at half-time that the last time Arsenal had conceded 3 was last season against Oldham. I think you'd need to thumb through quite a number of record books to find when they last conceded 5. Campbell. Merson. Great shot, a lovely save by Seeley. Merson really dug at that one. From Campbell's ball, there's Merson's shot, and a flying save by Les Seeley. A corner to Arsenal. Pallister up above them all. Sharp. Oh, there's a little touch. McLeod. To Hughes. Wallace waiting in the middle. McLeod's in there too. And it's another one. Wallace. It's 6. The sky has fallen in on Arsenal tonight as Danny Wallace makes it goal number 6. McLeod's run. The ball played in by Hughes. Arsenal at 6s and 7s. It came off Seaman and finished off by Danny Wallace. An amazing night of cup-tie football then. And you have to admit that Manchester United have never had it easy. They beat Liverpool in the last round, and they're going to beat Arsenal in this one. United just happy to play it around now. They've got a 4-goal cushion. Never any doubt that it's they are going to go in the quarter-finals. But it's been a spectacular night of cup-tie football as the final whistle goes. A night when truly football was the winner in the most spectacular terms, and Manchester United also in the most spectacular terms, thanks to those 3 goals. The hat-trick man there, 19-year-old Lee Sharp. 2 fine shots and a header. A great night of cup-tie football, played in the best possible spirit. Arsenal's unbeaten record is shattered, and it's Manchester United who go into the quarter-finals of the Rumbelow Cup. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 6.
United on the rampage, and there's the proof. We hope you've enjoyed it. 9 goals, 2 stunning victories, new respect for a new United, and an echo of a famous old football belief that when the cup ties come around, just watch United go. Ask Liverpool about that, and Arsenal too.